So in my still lifes, I like to make things, whether that's this huge elaborate scene or just a specific prop that I need for a photo. So this idea really just randomly popped into my head one day, because like the closest Dutch Bros to me is like 20 minutes away, and I don't even really go to Dutch Bros. The only time I really do is when I'm up in Oregon, and that's only like once a year as well. But for this concept, I really just wanted to play off their logo, which is a windmill. So I was like, well, what can I do with a windmill? Well, why don't I just try and turn one of their cups into a windmill? I love using a new seamless, because no one else has used it before you, so it's all nice and clean and perfect, but getting it open itself is kind of a pain. There we go. This little fragile string likes to break on you all the time. It's annoying. The amount of time it took to glue this thing and wait for it to dry was kind of annoying, but at least it somewhat spins. This tripod's too tall. Well, that sucks. It's kind of an inconvenience to me, but I just do not like having this expensive camera not be on a tripod. It's just not fun playing those odds. Alright, we just somehow, this thing is right in my face. But alright, so we have to somehow add some tilt to this as well. Because I want it to be looking up a little bit at the windmill. Let's see what this looks like. This looks good. Move this a little bit closer here. Yeah, this does look good. I just have to figure out a way to get this thing to permanently tilt without falling, so that's going to be a fun challenge. Alright, so we just have a bunch of random objects. Let's pull up live view and see if we can get this tilted. Alright, now let's see how this looks. Let me get the light back here because it has a nice windmill shadow that it leaves on the background that I like. Because we probably are going to keep the background for this picture. Alright, let's try this. Alright, the focus isn't great, and then there's like a weird dark area on the right side, so we're going to add another light here. Alright, hopefully this should be enough light now. Somehow it's even darker. That doesn't make any sense. Still dark. Let's try out the grid. This is going to be a lot of light now. Yeah. But it also conflicts with this shadow here, which is the problem. Yeah, we're going to put a softbox on that. I think I figured out the problem. I forgot that I did not raise the light, so now this should be a lot still kind of dark. That is interesting. Alright, let's see if this micro movement's gonna work. Oh, I think we got it. Still go a little bit more. Alright. Steady finger. Oh. Fucking had it. Fucking had it. See, I had it, and then I don't think I'm gonna get back to that place now. Yeah, we're not getting back to that place. Because this thing is not built for that. But, I mean, we basically got it. See, it's just this. I think I made the chopstick a little too short, but like a millisecond, like a tiniest amount. It's too short. But let's look. I think we got it anyway. Keep hand on this camera. I feel like this looks fine. Alright, so now we do have some time, so we're going to do some handheld vertical ones. Because there's no way to do this with the tripod vertical, because the other one's too tall, and I'm not trying it vertical and setting it down on this thing. That would just be very stupid. The main thing for me is kind of just making sure you can make out that Dutch Bros logo. And still getting, you know, the shadows and everything that I like in the picture. And the angle itself. See, the thing you have to do to get this shot like this is not comfortable at all. My leg just starting to cramp up. Not great. Alright, I think we got it. This is not fun to do handheld. Oh my god. I forgot how annoying it is to do it handheld. I used to always do my still lifes handheld, kind of when I was first starting out, but now it's like tripod, tripod, tripod. Alright, so we definitely got the shot. Still don't know yet if I'm going to make it vertical or horizontal. That's why I did shoot both, because this is going to be, a project. So if I have, 8 horizontal pictures and 1 vertical, it's going to throw off the whole series. So I kind of just planned ahead for both. So if I do end up having another vertical, then I can just use one of these verticals. So just kind of planning in that situation. Alright, so it was a successful shoot. It really didn't take me that long in the studio because overall it was a simple shot, but here is the result that I got in camera. And here is the final edited version. So it didn't take me that long to retouch in Photoshop because I did a pretty clean job of making the windmill and there wasn't really that much to fix. I definitely learned my lesson the first time I made something. Which is this little crayon house, and it is just covered in glue, and it took me forever to fix. But I am really happy with the result. I think the execution of the concept turned out perfectly, because sometimes you just come up with these crazy ideas, and you're like, well, how the fuck am I gonna do this? But luckily that wasn't the case this time, and it actually wasn't that hard to make the windmill either, so everything just worked out.